short and sweet. Artificial intelligence text to video. This technology is making giant steps forward. We're in summer 2024. I wanted to see how AI imagines photo drone shots. Let me share a couple of very brief videos with you. This is how I started this drone experiment. I asked for this. A drone flight above the town of Haßfurt in Germany. 1880 photo aesthetics, sepia. The drone circles the town at an altitude of 100 meters. Well, this is definitely not the town of Haßfurt in Germany, but the video conveys the feeling of a North Bavarian town. Next, let's go to Austria, Wasenbruck, a village south of Vienna. This is what it looks like in Google Street View. So that's the so-called reality. And this is how AI imagines the village. Like in most of the AI drone renderings, there are no people in the streets, no cars parked. It's beautiful. Beautiful evening shot of a deserted town on a beautiful hill. All wrong. Austria for AI seems to be mountains. The Alps are in fact quite far away from this little village, Wasenbruck. When I ask for the Alps with a drone very high up, I get a convincing result. This scene is pure fiction, but it looks very realistic. Even the fog, the haze. Let's stay in Europe for 3 or 4 more examples. The Lake Starnberg south of Munich. This is a real drone shot, and this is an AI version. The small airport of the town of Oberschleißheim north of Munich, not very convincing. This is supposed to be the airport of Malaga in South Spain. It somehow is, but it isn't. My prompt was a misty summer afternoon in Malaga. A photo drone circles high above the airport. We see Gibraltar in a distance. Now off to the North Pole. AI imagines airplanes, busy air traffic. Vladivostok, the city in the very east of Russia, close to China and the Pacific Ocean. China, Beijing. For this experiment I wanted the look of the late 19th century, which is 150 years ago. This was my prompt. Drone circling the busy city of Beijing in 1890. Lots of people and animals on the streets, no cars. I tried this with 2 AI providers, lumaAI and Runway. Both didn't like the prompt. They refused to calculate the video. I don't know why that is. I had to load up an image of Beijing sort of from the top in 1880. With this image input, both portals rendered quite decent results. Here is lumaAI. Lots of artifacts, but all in all a pretty lively scene. Runway Generation 3 Alpha Turbo delivers a much more realistic result. Russia, circling the Russian city of Voskresensk. The city looks tiny and sweet, even with a few cars on the wet streets, but apart from the river, it's totally unrealistic, a Russian cliché. Central Kenya, Africa. My prompt was high-angle drone video circling Mamba in Zambia early in the morning. Let's go to the colder area, Anchorage in Alaska. I wanted the drone to circle a Korean restaurant in Anchorage on a day in February. The excellent Korean restaurant I know in Anchorage looked quite different, but never mind. Defuniak Springs, a small town in North Florida. The landmark of the town is a round pond in the center. That's reality. AI seems to be not very familiar with it. Finally, another cliché, Kyoto in Japan. What is your favorite drone video? I think mine is the foggy one, Malaga Airport. AI seems to handle the drone perspective quite well, but it does not really like to put cars, carriages, bikes, people between the houses. This, of course, is a danger. Some of the images and videos look so convincing that you might take them for real. They are definitely not. Bye for now.